What's up, world? This is DJ Fuse, and you're tuning in to Just Being Earnest.
Okay, this OG Fillmore Slim in the house, and you tune in to Just Being Earnest.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ernie's show is about to start, so sit down, get comfortable, shut the fuck up, and listen.
Yeah, that's a smooth groove right there. Another episode, Just Being Earnest. Hide your feelings. If your feelings get hurt, tune out now. This not the show for you. We offend everybody. It's Just Being Earnest, courtesy to slideshow.com. Ric Flair drip go woo on a bitch. Man, Offset be jamming.
Hell yeah.
What up, man?
Dude.
We gotta stop doing this thing after work, man.
I know. I keep thinking we're gonna feel rejuvenated. I'm fucking exhausted.
I'm beat. We're gonna get back to our regular schedule in about 2 weeks.
Yes.
We're gonna get back to our regular schedule. We're gonna be hyped and charged and ready to go. But we still here to grind the microphone nonetheless. Your boy Dirty Ern with my main man Daniel Oda. Somebody should have told you.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, baby?
I'm doing good, man.
Right.
I was beat last time, and I apparently I looked very inebriated.
Yeah, people thought you were stoned.
The stoner guy.
Yeah, people
Stoner guy.
People thought you were stoned.
Yeah,
that was funny. That was funny.
Hilarious.
I mean, there's stuff going on all around the world right now.
Yeah.
Trump, the president, the 45th president of the United States, Donald Trump, is just pulled out of the Iran deal. Just pulled out of the Iran deal.
Yeah.
Probably going to cause a lot of chaos.
Yeah, they're projecting oil prices to shoot up.
Yeah, that's wild, man. That doesn't do anybody any good.
No.
It does. So it doesn't matter what your politics are. That does nobody any good.
Right.
And I'll be here to, you know what I mean, cheer him on when he does well. And when he does wrong, man, this is wrong, and this could be catastrophic. And once we get more information and things unfold, we can speak at length.
Yeah.
About something like this.
I mean, my early speculation is the ego getting away, his hubris.
I'm sorry, say that again.
His hubris.
His hubris.
Yeah.
Explain to the people what hubris is.
Hubris is when ego clouds your judgment,
Okay.
and you let your big head get in the way of logical decision making.
So, okay.
So,
all right.
Yeah. Point being is that I believe this is, in his crazy head, a way of another way of erasing Obama's legacy.
I think that's 100% what it is.
There you go.
I think that's 100% what it is. I think he's obsessed with Obama.
Yeah.
Whatever Obama did while he was in office may be forgotten.
Yeah.
May be forgotten now.
Yeah.
I mean, it's sad. It's sad that his main goal as president is to undo what the president before him did. That's wild to me.
Yeah.
I've never seen that before, ever.
But correct. And yet we're left with no other explanation other than to speculate that. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what it really looks like, and that's what it seems like.
That's what I'm saying. And we'll speak on this, I'm sure, at length again sometime.
Yeah.
I don't want to go too deep into it now and then have to rehash it later.
Right.
So saying that this part in time is when we're doing this podcast.
Right.
Is this just happened?
Wild
shit. And I don't want to get too into politics today.
No.
I kind of wanted to get into the music. You see, I started off, with the Offset thing.
Yeah.
And it made me think, the Migos and Offset and Future and all of these guys from the South that are doing it big now.
Yeah.
The South has had about a 2-decade run. 20 years the South been doing it almost. It's been about 18 years since Cash Money hit the scene and the South just started taking over. The reason the South takes over is they all stick together. They're always working together. They're always bigging each other up. They're doing shows together. They're doing tours together. Everything they're doing is together.
Okay.
And my reason for bringing this up, because there was a time where, New York started it. They ruled, you know what I mean? And then NWA came and, Dr. Dre, The Chronic, and all of that. And Tupac and all of that. The West Coast had their time in the early 90s.
Yes.
The West Coast had their time in the early 90s with Tupac and Snoop and Ice Cube and everybody. Even the Bay Area was popping. The Bay Area was the most popping it's ever been.
Yes.
There were rappers everywhere. Spice One, Too Short, E40, Drew Down. Who else they have, man? The Bay Area. Hieroglyphics.
Hyro, yeah.
Del the Funky Homo Sapien. All these people. The Far Side.
Yeah.
Too Short.
Who's the
MC Hammer.
JT
the bigger figure.
Yeah.
JT the bigger figure, man.
Yeah.
All of these people doing it big, platinum, gold records.
Yeah.
At that time, California, in LA, they were all doing their songs together in LA. And in the Bay Area, everybody was doing songs together in the Bay Area. That's what had it popping.
Yes.
When people started doing their own thing is when it is and hating on each other and having inner beefs and all of that and letting it, get involved with the music and Keek the Sneak. Don't let me forget about Keek the Sneak and 3 Times Crazy. Sure. But they let all the inner beefs and shit like that tear them up. And it just seemed like then the Bay, since it's not united, they not strong as far as hip-hop goes. Now, we're going to speak about the other genres too, but I'm just talking about hip-hop right now.
Okay.
I'm talking to you Bay Area artists. You guys need to get together. Come together and be strong together. Filthy Rich and all of these people. Filthy Rich is an incredible artist, man. And he's out here beefing with cats. You guys can't be beefing like this.
Yeah.
You guys can't be beefing. You need to be making songs and making money together.
Yeah.
I just don't get it. All of these people, Sebo and Mozzie.
Yeah.
I love Sebo. He's a legend. Sebo was on Tupac's All Eyes on Me album twice.
Old school. Yeah.
And he's got a youngster beefing with him. And people are getting killed over this shit.
Yeah.
People are getting paralyzed. The young kid, Kafani, paralyzed.
Literal shots fired.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. You're killing each other. You're killing each other literally. And you're killing each other musically.
Yeah. Remember when we saw the Black Panther album that just came out?
Yeah.
Saw SOB on there?
SOB, RBE.
Yeah. And we were like, Vallejo, California. And we were like, oh, how dope is that? That they featured them on that album.
Yeah.
And that song was fire.
Incredible.
Right. But would we have had that reaction where it's like, oh wow, like the SOB's on this shit? Would we have had that reaction if the Bay Area was more in the forefront of hip hop?
No, because you wouldn't be surprised.
Right. You know what I mean?
You wouldn't be surprised. Now you're surprised when you hear a Bay Area artist. It's not that they're garbage. They're just as good as any of these down south or New York artists. You heard some of these New York artists lately? New York is usually where all the dopest lyricists are.
Yeah.
I mean, this it still is. I'm not gonna. Come on now, New Yorkers. Come on.
Yeah.
But it's just not right now. Like the stuff that's coming out, Tekashi 6ix9ine and all of this bullshit that's coming up out of there is it's just bullshit.
Yes.
And the stuff
Absolutely.
that's coming out of the Bay, it's like I don't really know what is coming out of the Bay. The radio stations out here don't play it. They play SOB and RBE.
Yeah. Well, the only time I hear where they promote Bay Area artists is like super late at night. where
super late at night.
Yeah,
and it be jamming too, and it be jamming.
Yeah.
It be jamming when you play it, man. There's a lot of good artists out here. Adrian Marcel, hell of an R&B singer.
A lot of talent.
Hell of an R&B singer. Adrian Marcel, good dude, by the way, too. Met him a few times.
Yeah.
Guapale.
Yeah.
You know, incredible singer.
Yeah.
You know, all of these people up out of the Bay. Kehlani.
Right.
Doing her thing, you know.
She's more of a household name now. Yeah.
Well, she's more of a household name.
Yeah.
Exactly. But it's just, it should be, the Bay is like the hub.
Yeah.
Of the musical talent in California to me.
The Bay Area is a mecca. We're a mecca just like New York, Chi-Town.
Yeah.
You know, you pick your whatever place you want to choose in the South. But yes, we are a melting pot of all genres and artistry.
Yeah.
And
yeah, you're talking Carlos Santana, you're talking Metallica, you're talking Too Short, E40.
Yeah. And this is like my opinion is that it's like we still have the talent, just not the acclaim. And so
and I think, to me, I feel like we've never had the acclaim. We've never had the acclaim. I don't think that when people talk about some of the greatest guitarists they've ever heard, you know what I mean? I don't think they just jump out and say Carlos Santana.
Yeah.
Do you though? Because you know your guitar.
Well, Carlos Santana is a legend for sure. I mean, he even did work with Chick Corea back in his olden days. Very progressive. He's pretty clean and pretty tame. He's not a guitar influence for me.
Okay. But is he one of the greatest ever?
He's one of the greatest, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, just kind of like the Beatles are one of the greatest.
Oh, let's not go there.
Why?
Huh?
Why?
The Beatles are okay.
Oh yeah.
Quincy Jones said they ain't shit.
Well, Quincy Jones.
Quincy Jones said
loose.
the Beatles ain't.
Quincy Jones is loose.
Quincy Jones is real loose at 82, and he said 84. He said the Beatles ain't shit. He said Ringo can't play for shit. Paul McCartney can't play bass for shit.
Well, Paul can play bass. Ringo's a little accurate. I mean, that's Ringo. That opinion on Ringo is accurate as fuck.
Okay.
But in terms of, again, there's a difference between being the best and the greatest. And Beatles are I mean, come on.
I got you.
Okay.
You're making perfect sense.
Okay, now when it comes to the Bay Area, this is a real account of what happened to me when I went to New York. When I went to New York with a bunch of my friends, we're just gooning out there. We were like getting fucked up, going to Manhattan.
Talk about it.
And we go over there. I don't even remember the place we went, but we went to this club, and we expected a lot of New York shit. I mean, like we definitely heard Empire State of New York, that Jay-Z song, like that.
Please,
yeah, I know.
No.
Again, this is way back when.
That shit.
I know.
All right.
But we expected to hear a lot of New York shit, and we did. But when it was prime time, it was midnight, right? Mm-hmm. And mind you, bars in New York don't close till 3:30. That's last call in New York. But it was prime time, and all of a sudden they played Too Short, Blow the Whistle. Mm-hmm. They played E40, and then another Too Short song. Bay Area shit all the way, and people were gigging to it.
Okay, so that means dancing. So
but yeah,
that is dancing.
But people were fucking loving that shit, and we were eating it up too because we're from the Bay. And again,
what year was this? 2005, 2006?
This was no, not that far. 2000. I want to say like 14, 13.
Oh wow, okay.
Yeah,
so it wasn't that long ago.
Not that long ago.
Okay.
And it was one Bay Area slap after another.
Word.
And to me, that showed me that like another mecca respects Bay Area music and vibes.
But everybody respects the Bay. They just don't do it publicly.
Right.
Same way Snoop Dogg can say for shizzle my nizzle for years without without people finally realizing, oh damn, that was on an E40 album in 1996.
Right. That's exactly right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. And when people hear all these like DJ Mustard beats,
right?
It's like, dude, that's a Bay Area sound.
Yeah.
I don't care what he wants to say about like, oh, you know, I'm doing my own thing, and I you know, that's just the sound that I like. I'm like, that's a Bay Area sound.
Yeah, the Bay and LA are our country cousins, but you know, it's kind of weird. I lived in Southern California for a bit, about 4 years out of my life, and the dynamic there is much different than the Bay Area. The Bay Area is more feel like the East Coast on the West Coast.
Yeah, I agree to that.
It's kind of cold, you know. We got subways, you know, and all that.
Yeah.
But when I was there, I was like, you know, looking just for some home team stuff. So, you know, I'm at the hat store or whatever, looking for, you know, some Bay hats or whatever.
Definitely.
And so I was like, man, y'all ain't got no, you know, Cal Berkeley hats and, you know, Bay Area hats. And they was like, what you mean, the gay area?
Oh,
like, damn. It's like that?
God damn.
It's like that, you know, so I realized there was some tension there. I didn't know that at the time. So it's always been some tension between the Bay and LA, but, you know, some people have bridged that, you know. I thought that had been bridged, but I guess, you know, some people are still weird about it. Sports fans and things like that.
Yeah.
Sports fans are strange.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm talking about the Bay I don't think the Bay gets the love it deserves.
Or we're more influential rather than...
Right.
Yeah.
E40 is one of the greatest rappers ever live.
Yep. Too Short too? Yeah, for sure.
Too Short, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Too Short is in the same category with Slick Rick. 100%.
Yep.
And I just don't think that people, when they think of any rappers, of, you know, their favorite rappers outside of the Bay Area or outside of LA, will mention E40. You know, and that's just strange to me. Where
E40 is more of a name that would get thrown around within artists.
Within artists,
yeah,
but they but they won't do it publicly. Right. Everybody just gives the same generic rappers. Yeah. You know, I don't think anybody acknowledges anybody from the Bay publicly. Right. I've never heard anybody call CC Sabathia a great pitcher publicly. CC Sabathia has an incredible Major League Baseball career. Yeah. For the New York Yankees. You know, Cy Young Award winner, World Series champion. Yeah. People don't mention CC Sabathia amongst great pitchers when he is. You know, CC Sabathia, Vallejo, California. There you go. You know, I feel the same way. I really do. You know, it's a lot of talent out of the Bay. You know, Jeff Gordon gets hated on. You know, Jeff Gordon get hated on, man. Motherfuckers hate Jeff Gordon. You tell him, who's your favorite driver? Jeff Gordon. Oh, fuck him. I mean, that's out of my wheelhouse, but yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah, for sure. Jeff Gordon, Vallejo, California. But, yeah, man. You know, only one who get love. Tom Hanks get love. Beast Mode gets love. Marshawn Lynch he get hated on a lot. Really? He get a lot of that right wing hate. He get a lot of that right wing hate. I love Beast Mode. That's why we love him. That's the only reason why I'm rocking this. Okay, all right. Beast Mode, John Gruden. I'm rolling with the Raiders. Yes, Chucky, he's back. Yeah. So I'm rocking my boycott is over. All right. I'm rocking with the Raiders this year. I don't care if y'all talking about I'm bandwagon. Hell yeah, I'm bandwagon. Hell yeah, I'm bandwagon on the Raiders. They ain't won shit. I'm with them right now. They ain't won. It's 0-0. If they got to lose a record, I'm still riding with them. I'm gonna ride with the Raiders this year, y'all. I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that. I'm loyal to nothing. We talk about sports teams. Talk about loyalty.
Yeah.
You know, so I'm rocking with the Raiders. And when we come back with this Bay Area theme show, I'm gonna talk about the Golden State Warriors. Let's take a break. And we're back.
Back at it.
All right, we're back. We were talking about the Bay. I'm sorry. We had to do a quick show today, but I wanted to give my ode to the Bay. That's what we're gonna call this show.
Okay.
An ode to the Bay. It's current. It's new. We're talking about old things. We're talking about new things.
Yeah.
You know. And, you know, I don't want to make it seem like the Bay doesn't have anybody doing anything. I know Sage the Gemini, he had a good run a couple years ago. And I actually spoke with him recently. He's got some great things happening in the works. When you make a song with Nick Jonas, when you make a song with Nick Jonas and do a video, you're going to be sitting lovely. And like the OGs say, it's hard to get out of bed when you're sleeping on silk sheets. So, you know,
yeah.
You know, these guys are out here doing things. You know, the rapper I Am Sue,
yeah.
he's still a factor out here.
Definitely.
There's some good guys out here. SOB, RBE, those young guys out of Vallejo doing their thing.
Yep.
I don't listen to much rap music now. So most of the stuff I listen to is old stuff.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kind of stuff you listen to. And, you know, so I'm listening to old stuff. And when I listen to rap, I usually listen to old rap unless a youngster puts me up and say, hey, listen to such and such.
Yeah.
That's what happens with all the stuff that I just regurgitated to you.
Yeah. But yet we're still aware. My eyes are still out there. But I'm trying to say, Bay Area rappers, get it together. Be friends. Or even if you don't be friends, do it for business reasons. Come together and you know, and make it pop, man. And make it pop. The Bay Area can make the craziest songs if everybody was together and on the same page and making something really dope. The South does it all the time. Remember the I Got 5 on It remix? Mm-hmm.
It had Richie Rich, E40, Spice One.
Yeah.
You know, Yuck Mouth, Numbskull. You know.
Yeah, because back when
Drew Down.
Yeah, back when the West Coast was the Dre days, that West Coast time
to the Tupac days.
To the Tupac days, for sure.
Tupac put everybody from the Bay on. When Tupac was alive, the Bay was on fire.
Yeah, and he put people on weren't very good. I mean,
he put people on that weren't very good. That is a fact.
Yeah, and yet he still did it.
Mm-hmm.
And those were great times.
But he put some incredible artists on that are still alive today. And I mean, he would put E40 on his album. He put E40 on his All Eyes on Me album. He was on about he's on about 2, 3, 40 albums.
Yep.
You know, he was doing songs with Mac Mall and doing, directing videos for Mac Mall. And, and Mac Mall is somebody that I left out in the first segment. Mac Dre as well.
Yeah.
They did a lot.
But that was a dope time when we were at the forefront.
That was a dope time when we were at the forefront. At the time we were in the forefront, Mac Dre, he was actually in jail. And then when he came out with a bang, right? And the rest is history, right? Rest in peace, the great Mac Dre.
For sure.
I wasn't a big Mac Dre fan, so I don't want to act like I'm, right, Mac Dre. I wasn't a big Mac Dre fan. I respected the hell out of him, though.
Yes.
But yeah, I just wish that the Bay would come together like that. Much like the 5 on It remix.
Yeah.
So I'm begging for something. But I'm just throwing it out there. I'm planting the seed. So if anybody of notoriety hears this, I'm hoping they'll think about that and come together. Maybe a producer or somebody like that can get these guys together.
Yeah.
But anyways, while we're still speaking on the Bay, let's talk about these NBA playoffs. NBA
Ooh.
National Basketball Association, NBA action.
Yeah. We're about to go to war.
Who's about to go to war?
Golden State Warriors.
The Golden State Warriors are playing the Houston Rockets in the Western Conference Finals to see who goes to the finals.
Yeah.
And the Houston Rockets are fully loaded, fully healthy.
Yeah.
The Warriors are fully loaded, fully healthy.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's got dings and things like that.
Yep.
But we'll see. We'll see what comes of this. Who do you got in the series, and why?
I got the Warriors.
You got the Warriors.
I got the Warriors. Now, mind you, the Rockets are very scary. The Rockets built their team to beat us.
The Rockets are scary, you said.
Yeah, I mean Harden and Chris Paul for sure. But I mean that's gonna be a backcourt battle where it's the one in the point guard and the shooting guard. It's like Chris Paul, James Harden.
The Rockets don't stand a chance.
I'm with you.
Let me speak. I'm so sick of everybody talking about the Houston Rockets. You're talking about a man, James Harden, who in the playoffs every year for his entire career, since he was in the finals for OKC when everybody thought he was a beast, every time he's in the big moments, he folds like a chicken wing. Am I wrong?
No.
He folds like a chicken wing.
You're not wrong. No.
In this closeout game, in these last two games,
Yeah.
James Harden played like shit. In the closeout game, he had about 18 points, and from the free throw line, doing all that flailing. So most of the points came from the free throw line.
Yeah.
So he been playing like shit, trying to close these games out. This is Chris Paul's first time in a conference final, and he playing against James Harden, who asshole clinch up every time he get in a big moment.
Same with Chris Paul. He's folded a lot.
But he showed me a lot on that closeout game, hitting for a career high,
Okay.
and then scoring 20 in the fourth because James Harden folded like a chicken wing again.
Okay.
So he showed me a lot with that.
Okay.
But he's older.
Right.
He's brittle. We got defenders.
Yep.
They got defenders.
Yep.
But I think that our superstars will rise to the occasion. Watch out for Kevin Durant and watch out for Klay Thompson.
I in this series, I think KD is going to be the difference maker.
I think this series is more lopsided than people think. I think that this series, I'm making a bold prediction here.
I mean, I was going to get to that too. I mean, in terms of backcourt versus backcourt, Chris Paul and Harden versus Steph Curry and Klay Thompson, but we also got KD and Draymond Green.
Okay, yeah, who can bring the ball up the court.
Right. And shoot.
Yeah. What are you going to do?
I feel it. Yeah.
Are you going to fold like a chicken wing? Again, you can't. Because Chris Paul can't do this by himself.
No. Nobody can take out the Warriors by himself.
And I don't know, man. We'll see. I just think that the Warriors are going to do this a lot easier than people think.
Okay, well, how many games you got? What's your prediction? How many games is it going to take for us to beat the Rockets?
6.
That was my prediction too.
6.
I can see it going 7.
I can see it going 5.
Okay.
I can see it going 5. So I'm saying that here. I can see that going 5. The Warriors are clicking on all cylinders right now.
This is on record. Ernie says 6, but he can see it going 5.
Yep.
To me, that's bold. But I mean, I can see it. I can see it going the distance.
I can see them taking these first 2 games in H-Town.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay.
Monday.
I see us taking game 1 for sure. Gonna beat the bricks off of them in game 1. That's how I see it. And then game 2, I see the Rockets taking it. But my prediction is 6 games. But I can see it going 7.
They got this starting lineup they call the Hampton 5. You know about it?
I haven't heard that
before. The Warriors got this called the Hampton 5. Look it up. Go ahead, look it up.
Okay.
Go ahead, look it up. The Warriors got a starting lineup for the Hampton 5. And they called the Hampton 5 because these are the all the people that went to the Hamptons to convince KD to come to the Dubs. Because KD was up in the Hamptons having all the teams visit him. Did you see that?
I'm looking it up right now.
Yeah, so they call them the Hampton Five, and the Hampton Five is, I believe, Andre Iguodala.
Yeah.
Andre Iguodala. Who is it?
Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Andre Iguodala, and Kevin Durant.
There you go. That's the Hampton Five, and that's a death lineup.
That's a killer fight. Yeah.
That's a death lineup.
Yeah.
So if your bigs can't hang, they gonna have to sit.
Yeah.
So that's a death lineup. That's how they killed the Pelicans.
Yeah.
Easy with that death lineup.
Yeah.
So I don't see the Rockets being Clint Capella, whatever. I don't see them being able to ride with that death lineup. Who knows? JaVale McGee might get some run, but I don't see JaVale McGee getting no run. He can't guard the pick and roll for shit.
Okay. So what do you think about these people that are picking the Rockets? There are people picking the Rockets.
There's a lot of people picking the Rockets. They picking the Rockets. That's because what they hope. That's just like people picking Manny Pacquiao or Conor McGregor against Floyd Mayweather. It's like, crazy. This motherfucker ain't gonna beat him.
True.
You know, it's like that's them hoping that the Warriors get beat finally.
Okay.
That's what that is. And they think it's finally somebody. This person throws this kind of punch from this angle, and he's ruthless.
Uh-huh.
And it's like, whatever, man. It's Floyd, man. Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Bet you Floyd make it the same boring fight and whoop him.
Just like the Warriors and the Rockets, huh?
Yeah, I think that's what's gonna happen. I think that it's a lot of people hoping the Rockets win. They're gonna come out with a lot of momentum. They're gonna come out swinging. They might win that first game.
Okay.
But they're gonna come out with a lot of energy.
Okay.
To try to whoop the Warriors because they've been waiting to play the Warriors. And a
lot of inexperience though.
Better watch what you wish for.
Okay.
Kevin Durant on the Warriors. That make it hard. That make it totally different.
Accurate.
That make it totally different.
Accurate. Yeah.
They'd have a chance. They probably take the series if the Warriors didn't have Kevin Durant. They got Kevin Durant though.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I said,
what you gonna do with that?
Yeah. Who's gonna guard him?
Yeah, you gonna put somebody on him?
Yeah.
Okay.
So traveling to the East,
James Harden got to guard Klay Thompson. I just want to say that.
Oh, go ahead. No,
I just want to say that.
Speak on it.
I just want to say James Harden that is gonna defend Klay Thompson. But all right, now we're gonna go over to the East Coast, right?
Yeah.
To the East, my brother. To the East. Shout out to Cleve. Who we got in the East? We got Boston.
Cavs.
And we got the great LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah. Yeah.
What more can we say about this man?
There's not much. Not much else.
I feel sorry for people who are hating. Even me, I used to root against the Bulls, but I love watching Michael Jordan play basketball.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to assume you root against the Bulls because they took out your favorite teams.
Well, whatever, man. I just go against the grain. I'm Ern.
Oh, you're a contrarian then.
Whatever. I mean, at the time, back then, I rooted for the Warriors and the Orlando Magic. They had Shaq.
Okay, I mean,
that was back.
But were you a fan of Shaq though?
Yeah, whatever, Shaq or whatever. But Jordan, I mean, whatever. Jordan was dope, and I appreciated him while I watched him.
Definitely.
I feel sorry for the people that aren't appreciating LeBron James while they're watching him. It's because, you're not going to get this, man. This is ridiculous. The man's been giving you 15 years of this domination since he came into the league at the tender age of 18. Right? Mm-hmm. The man is getting no trouble with no police, no doing no wild shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And he just gets better and better. This is the best I ever seen him play. Right now. Today. Yeah. Year 15. Where most people are just falling off. looking crazy. He's rising above the rim. He's shooting threes now and making them.
Right.
How can you hate?
I used to hate on LeBron James.
Word.
Definitely.
Yeah.
But that was the time of the Heatles.
Okay.
When he went to Miami. I thought the way in which he did it was it was very hoish of him. Not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, all that shit.
That was fun.
Okay, well, you think it was fun.
Yeah, I thought it was fun.
In the flopping, he used to flop a lot more. Let's not sugarcoat it. But
okay, I'm whatever. I'm talking about I'm talking about the winning.
Talking about right now.
I'm talking about the way he's just bullying everybody.
It's impossible to not respect what he's doing right now. I agree with you, absolutely.
He played all 82 games. He's leading the playoffs in minutes.
I got you. Yep.
He's in year 15.
Yeah.
This is what we're witnessing here.
Yeah.
And people are gonna hate on that. I'll bring up something that might cause controversy or stir up some arguments and get people talking.
Which is?
I don't know if I said this on air before. Michael Jordan didn't have as much competition as LeBron James. Have I ever said that on? Have I ever said that on
You
on this
definitely haven't, and I have to think about that.
I don't think Michael Jordan had stiffer competition than LeBron James. And LeBron James been to the finals. This would be if he beats the Celtics, which I'm guessing he might or probably will.
Yeah.
This will be his 8th straight finals and his 9th final. So that means out of his entire 15-year career, he's been in the finals almost half of that. Or no, more than half of that.
Yeah. It's incredible.
So people talk about Jordan 6-0 in the finals. That's what they talk about, right? That's the thing. He's 6-0 in the finals.
Yeah.
So you can only play who you play, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so let's go here. So Jordan's first NBA championship, he beat the Lakers, which had Magic Johnson, an aging Magic Johnson, an HIV positive Magic Johnson.
Yeah.
And I think who else they have? Eldon Campbell. The Lakers were just washed, and it was like a miracle they made it to the finals. That's who he beat. So
right.
Okay, LeBron's first championship, he beat Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden.
Yes.
For his first championship.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't know. People can compare those two teams, that 91 Lakers team and that 2000 and what is it, 8 or something OKC team or whatever.
Right.
Whatever year that was. I haven't fact checked it. And so you can compare those teams.
Okay.
Right? And then Jordan's second championship was against the Portland Trail Blazers, Clyde Drexler.
Clyde the Glide Drexler. Yeah.
Yeah, and I believe LeBron's second championship was against
Spurs.
The Spurs with Tim Duncan, Tony Parker, and Manu Ginobili.
3 Hall of Famers.
You can compare those teams if you like. And then Jordan's third championship was against Charles Barkley's Phoenix Suns. And LeBron's third championship
was against us.
Was against the Golden State Warriors, who won 73 games.
Yes.
More games than Michael Jordan's 98 Bulls team.
Yeah.
Or 96 Bulls team. What year was that? I don't remember. But compare those teams.
Okay, we're comparing the wins.
We're comparing the competition.
We're comparing the competition in where LeBron won the championship.
Won or lost. LeBron's been to the finals way more times than Jordan.
For sure, yeah.
Because but when he gets there, I mean, he's won 3.
Yes.
He's won 3. But the competition he's playing is way tougher. It's way tougher. I don't care. To me, it's tougher.
Okay,
I'm not a big LeBron stan either. I'm not a big LeBron stan. I'm just recognizing what I'm seeing. The guy is playing stiffer competition. The guy just fucking lost a championship to Kevin Durant, Draymond Green. He lost a fucking loaded team.
Yeah. Word.
You know, an organic team, but loaded.
Yeah, I mean, okay, now that I'm thinking about it, like Utah Jazz, 98. Yeah, John Stockton, Karl Malone, it doesn't equate to Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Draymond Green, Kevin Durant.
It just doesn't.
No.
It just doesn't. Think of that Charles Barkley team. It had Charles Barkley and Dan Marley, and Kevin Johnson.
Yeah.
So
okay.
I haven't. So
okay.
It's an argument.
It's a very valid argument.
It's an argument. So I think they need to relax on LeBron. I mean, he's doing his thing out here. People are making up teams to beat him.
Yeah, I think. Well, now that I'm thinking about it, when he did lose, despite the Heat team, when he was on the Cavs and he was young buck going at it,
he wasn't even supposed to be in the finals.
Right. I mean, it was literally just him.
He had scored like the last 18 points in the game and shit. I mean, he was doing his thing.
The last time I ever saw a single person take a team to the finals was Allen Iverson.
Yeah.
That
LeBron James was carrying the Heat too, man. He was. I mean, Dwayne Wade, knees don't work.
He definitely had help, but yeah, he was carrying the team.
Seemed like he always putting in a lot of effort. He give us everything out there. That's why I don't hate on the man. It's like, man, he's giving us everything.
Yeah.
He don't slight the fans.
Okay.
You trying to think of?
I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a counter argument, but
LeBron, his competition. I thought of that the other day. Like, man, but he's just playing way tougher people.
You know what? I can't even argue that.
I mean, I mean, you could say like the teams that Jordan lost to on his way to the finals.
Well, the Pistons for sure.
The Pistons had a lot of Hall of Famers on the team, or they had 3 Hall of Famers.
Yeah.
Is Joe Dumars in the Hall of Fame?
Oh, I don't know.
I know Isaiah Thomas is in the Hall of Fame.
And
I know Dennis Rodman is in the Hall of Fame.
Dennis Rodman for sure.
But Jordan had 3 Hall of Famers on his squad.
Yeah, for sure. Scottie Pippen. Well, wait a minute. Tony Kukoc is in the Hall of Fame.
Dennis Rodman is.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, Dennis Rodman in the last 3. I really can't argue that. I really can't.
It's tough, right?
It's really tough.
The Boston Celtics teams that Jordan lost to were tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those were early in his career. But the thing is LeBron came in at 17 and just did his thing, man. And 17, 18 years old.
No college play, nothing.
Yeah, don't spare me with all the Kobe talk. Spare me with all the Kobe talk. Oh, Kobe got 5 and all this. Yeah, Kobe got 5. Kobe also played with the most dominant force in the history of the NBA.
You know what?
Shaquille O'Neal won two MVPs with the Lakers. 3 finals. Shaq has 3 finals MVPs.
Yeah, undeniably Kobe played. But take this into account. Shaq wouldn't have got those rings without Kobe. But yeah, I totally agree.
The most dominant force in the history of the NBA.
I understand.
He was gonna get one. He was gonna get one. Shaq was gonna get one.
Not 3 in a row, but yeah, I bet he would have got one for sure. And he got one without Kobe. He got one.
Next team he went to, he got one
with Dwayne Wade.
Mm-hmm. And I called that. We didn't have some social media at the time, but I called that. I said he gonna win a championship with them immediately.
That was many moons ago.
And they won. They didn't win that year, but they won the next year.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
But yeah, so I just think that LeBron played some, just the way the teams he played. So I don't like the Jordan comparison, but when they do that, the 6-0 thing for Jordan, I like to bring up that LeBron had stiffer competition when in the finals. In the finals, LeBron had tougher teams to play than Jordan. Just compare the teams and just compare the players. He lost to Dirk that first year with Miami that he should have won, that he folded like a chicken wing.
Yeah.
LeBron.
Yep.
He lost to Dirk Nowitzki and Jason Kidd, so that was kind of whack.
Yeah, definitely.
Jason Kidd, top 3 greatest point guards of all time.
For sure.
Bay Area, another one.
Mm-hmm.
So we still keeping it Bay. Don't get it twisted because we talking about LeBron James. We got to throw Jason Kidd in there because he beat him in the finals.
Yeah. Jason Kidd, who learned a lot from Gary Payton, Oakland.
Yeah.
This has been enlightening. I got nothing. Yeah. This.
Yeah, it's just you think about it. You know,
I got you. Yeah,
you
yeah.
got to think about it. Who's better? You know, Klay Thompson or Byron Russell? You know. Yeah, that was the Utah Jazz shooting guard. For those who didn't know, he was the one guarding Jordan when Jordan pushed off on him.
Yeah.
You know.
I got to give it up. Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to give it up to LeBron James on that, and I think that with that being said, the Cleveland Cavaliers will win the series.
Well, for sure.
You think for sure?
Against the Celtics?
Yeah, okay. You think the Celtics match up well, though? Celtics got matchups.
They do. They just don't have superstar power.
LeBron has got that will, you think? He's going to just take it to him. Kevin Love going to start hitting for 30, 40 a game again.
To be honest with you, that's a series I can see going 5 games instead of 6. Although my call is 6 games, but
okay, for Cleveland.
For Cleveland, yeah.
Word.
Yeah.
Well, I'll call 4 for Cleveland.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's how we gonna do it. And I'm gonna go ahead and call 5 for the Dubs too. I'm gonna go ahead and 5 for the Dubs. I have a feeling Kevin Durant gonna get into some type of zone. I have a good feeling about the way the Warriors are playing right now.
Well, we will revisit this for sure.
We will revisit this. We're gonna do another show next week.
Yeah.
It's Dirty Ern, Daniel Oda.
Yep.
Somebody should have told you. I gotta go home. Bring my girl some raps. All right. Peace.
Peace.